Hello, everyone. I got a question for you. Do you want to get more people watching more of your videos in one session? So instead of watching just one video, they're going to be watching 2 or 3 videos in succession. Many YouTubers don't actually know the power of playlists, and therefore they don't utilize their full potential to grow their channel. So in this live stream, or if you're watching the replay, then you're going to learn the benefits of a YouTube playlist, the type of playlist that you should create, how to create them, how to optimize them so you can get the maximum potential from them, where should you add those playlists on your channel or off your channel, and also how can you track their performance. So you can track the performance of the videos in the playlist or even the playlist itself. My name is Herman Drost from drostdesigns.com. And if this is your first time attending a live stream or watching a replay, then welcome. And definitely make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you can get notifications of future videos and future live streams. This channel is all about how to grow your audience on YouTube using YouTube videos and then generate traffic, leads, and sales on autopilot. So I want to welcome everybody here. See a few people here in the chat. I just want to check that you can hear and see me. Just answer a yes in the chat. We've got daily news. We've got technical use. Good to see you guys. Dat Boy Shay. And we got Tamil Tech. We got Zeb Helping Point. And yeah, thank you very much for stopping by today. So yeah, I'm going to go through oh, thanks very much, Zeb. Appreciate that. I'm going to go through first we're going to talk about the benefits of playlists, because a lot of people, they just think that playlists, you just put your videos on there, just add your videos to playlists, and there's no real benefit of the playlists. There's no real value to your channel. So some of the benefits of using playlists, one of the ways is it's easy to organize your videos. So especially if you've got a series of videos, then instead of people just watching one video, they can, if you put them in a playlist, after they've finished watching one video, then hopefully a relevant video will appear next. So say they're watching about how to train a dog not to bite, then the next video plays how to teach a puppy not to pee on the carpet, and so on. So then the beautiful thing about the playlist is that instead of getting the watch time on one video, the watch time increases because they're automatically being, directed to automatically to another video. So therefore, it actually increases the viewing session time about twice as much as a regular video. So a regular video, you might have a 5-minute video, but say a video in a playlist, you'll have, maybe it's a 5-minute video, and then at the end, then they see the other videos that are related to that video in the playlist, and they'll say, oh, let me check that other particular video out. So instead of getting 5 minutes, you might get 10 minutes or maybe 15 minutes over 2 or 3 or 4 videos. Another benefit is that it creates another content ID. So there's a particular content ID that each new video gets, but also a playlist gets another content ID. So that means it's another activity on your channel. So you upload a video, then maybe you create a playlist the next day. So that means you've got activity on the day that you upload a video, and the next day you create a playlist. That creates another content ID, which therefore shows to YouTube that you have activity on that day as well, even though you're not uploading a new video. So when people watch successive videos, that increases the watch time, and therefore that leads to a greater channel authority. So so the more authority that your channel gets, then it's easy to rank, and it's easy to get your videos appearing on other people's channels. So ultimately, the result is that you get more views and subscribers because you've increased the amount of watch time on your channel. And another benefit is that you get better rankings, or easier to rank those videos. And another benefit is that you can actually add your playlist, embed your playlist on a blog. So instead of just embedding a video on your blog or on your website, you can embed a playlist on your blog or website. And when people go to watch the videos on there, that means they're going to stay a longer time on your web page, which signals to Google that this particular web page, people are staying a long time on that web page. So then you get a more opportunity or a better potential for that web page to rank in the search engines. So it also provides a backlink to your channel. And so YouTube, another benefit is that it triggers the YouTube algorithm. So you upload a video, it triggers the algorithm. You upload a playlist, it also triggers the algorithm. So there's a whole bunch of benefits that you're actually receiving from creating a playlist and adding videos to those playlists. So I'm just going to go through this presentation, and then I'll answer your questions at the end regarding playlists or whatever else. But I just want to mention some other people that have joined in here. Good to see Ellen Spicer, who wants a slice of pizza. Okay. Got Learn English with Bob the Canadian. Good to see you. Technical users here. The Onboard Life is here. That's a good tip, Alan. Yeah, that series playlist, when other playlists start to trigger binge watching, is true. And just Blue Sharp is here. So we just went through the benefits of YouTube playlists, and there's, as Ellen mentioned, there's two types of playlists. There's the regular playlist, which you can add as many videos as you want to that particular playlist, and there's also the series playlist. So the series playlist, or an official playlist, is one that you just add one video to that playlist. You can't add it to multiple official playlists. But the beauty about a series playlist or an official playlist is that those videos in that particular official playlist are promoted by YouTube. So YouTube will suggest those videos in that playlist. They'll suggest you other videos in that playlist. So if somebody's watching one of your videos in that playlist, then those other videos that are from your channel will also be suggested to to those YouTube viewers. So I'm just going to play a short video here on how to create the playlist. So bear with me as I kind of switch. I'm going to switch screens here. Play this quick video for you so you can quickly, instead of showing you, I'm just going to show a quick clip from one of my old videos. If I can find it. Here's a quick, I think it's a couple of minutes, how to make a YouTube playlist. Here we go.
Here's how to make a playlist on YouTube and get more traffic.
Go to YouTube channel, click on your profile icon, click Create a Studio. Over here on the left, you got Video Manager. You'll see all your playlists if you've created a few. We've got 26 playlists. Click New Playlist. Give it a title. I'm going to call mine How to Make a Playlist on YouTube. You can set this to public. unlisted or private. So I'm going to set it for private right now. And click create. So I've got the title, how to make a playlist on YouTube. I've got no videos, no views, and it's updated today. So I can add a description. So I'll just add my title in there at the moment. Make sure you use keywords in your title and description so your videos can be found in the search engines. Also got playlist settings here. So I can put it to private and change it here from private to public. And I can rearrange this here for most popular, date added, published, newest and oldest. And I can also have these additional options, set official series for a playlist. So here it says user setting for sets of videos uploaded to your channel as part of an official series. A video cannot appear in more than one series playlist. YouTube may use this information to modify how the videos are presented or discovered. So if you're going to put your videos in more than one playlist, leave this unchecked. Here you can allow embedding or not allow embedding. And here you can add videos to the top of the playlist manually. So here I'm going to click save. Now I'm going to add a video, so I'm going to click add videos. Here I can do a video search. So if I want to do say video playlists, and click search. You can search YouTube for playlists. So here I've got all the videos on YouTube about playlists that I can add to my own playlist. Won't do that for now, but I can also add a URL. I'm going to choose this video that I made a couple of years ago, so I can put that URL in here. Just click add videos, and now I've got a video added to my playlist. I can do a video search, I can do a URL, add a URL in here, and if I want to just look for my own YouTube videos, I can go from here, and it brings up my own videos. So let's say I want to choose this one. I'll click this one also, click add videos, and here I've got a number of them in my playlist. If I want to edit my title, I'll just go up to this pencil icon, and if I want to delete my playlist, just go to this icon here. It says delete playlist, add alter playlist, translate playlist info. If you want to rearrange the videos in your playlist, you just hover over this more icon, click the drop down, move this to the top. You can make some notes to that video, and I can also set this playlist as thumbnail. So here it is as a thumbnail. And that's the way you can rearrange the videos in your playlist.
I just want to go through some optimization tips that kind of explained it in the video, but basically when you create a playlist, you want to add the same kind of metadata as a regular video. So for instance, you want to add a specific title to the playlist that is searchable, because people can also find your playlist in the search engines. So, oh, hi, Red Rocket and Sharon, good to see you. Oh, can you hear me? Hope you can hear me there. So, yeah, so if you're optimizing your playlist, definitely come up with a good title, that searchable title that can appear in the search engines, because it can show up on YouTube and Google. And also you want to add a description to your playlist, and then also a thumbnail. You can actually add a thumbnail that's already a thumbnail from one of the other videos. So, and then within your playlist, you can also add notes to each video. And I would recommend this because Google can index the words that you use, just like a transcript or those subtitles that you see, transcript to your video. You can also add notes in the playlist for each of your videos, and so by adding notes, you can put your keywords in there, and that can help them to get discovered by YouTube and Google. And when you create a playlist, try to put your top performing video at the top. So maybe one that's got a lot of activity or a lot of engagement. So you can go to YouTube Analytics and check which one of your videos for that particular topic has got the greatest amount of audience retention. Or you can click on the subscribers link, and then, maybe one of those videos that attracts a lot of subscribers, and put that in the top of your playlist, so that you know that when people come to your playlist, they're watching a video that's already proven to get subscribers or get engagement. So that kind of starts off the playlist. So I think definitely, instead of just thinking about one video, think about a series of videos, so that you can take people sort of on a path to on deeper content. So instead of one video, they go more deeper into the content. So say it was a dog training series, you could put like 6 videos into a playlist that all relate to each other, so that people will watch one video after another. And then you might, depending on the age of your channel, if you've got an old channel that maybe it's a few years old, maybe some of your playlists, videos in your playlists are not up to date. So you might want to replace, videos that are not performing very well, and replace videos that are out of date, and either put them in a different playlist or replace them with a different video, a more current video. So, and that way you can, people that are watching the playlist, watching the videos in the playlist, then they'll be up to date, and they get more engagement. And also you want to create new playlists on a regular basis, because it gives you another content ID. So just like a regular video has a content ID, and if you look at the URL, then the video playlist also has a different ID. So say one day you could, if you're uploading videos like 2 or 3 times a week, then you could, in those days that you're not uploading videos, you could actually add create a playlist and put videos in there, even from other people's channels. So particularly if you're a small channel, then you could put your own video at the beginning of the playlist, and then related videos from other people's channels following your video. So when somebody watches that first video in the playlist and then watches the other videos which are not from your channel, you'll get credit for starting that session, what's called session watch time. So they're going to start from your video, and then they can go through watching the other videos, and then you get credit for watching that, starting that session watch time. So where can you add playlists? So you want to start with adding, make it a habit of adding a video to every playlist. So I would recommend not adding a video to a playlist right away, the day that you publish a video, but maybe wait a couple of days, so that you have there's an activity taking place in your feed when you publish the video, and then the next day or a couple of days later, you create a playlist or put a video in a playlist, and it creates another content ID, and that activity will show up in your feed. So in this way, there's sort of continuous activity taking place on your channel, and the YouTube algorithm picks up on that. So another idea is that instead of, when you say link to a in a card or a end screen in your video, instead of linking to an individual video, link to a playlist, so that when somebody clicks on the card, they go to the video in that playlist. So say you have like 6 videos in a playlist, then instead of linking to an individual video, you link to the individual video that's actually inside the playlist. So as soon as they watch that video, say it's number 3 in the playlist, then automatically the 4th video shows up in that playlist. So then hopefully it's a related video, and then they'll continue watching. So instead of getting a 3-minute watch time, you'll get a 6-minute watch time or a 10-minute watch time, which then, because you have an extended watch time, that triggers the algorithm to then promote your videos and suggested videos, and also help them to rank on YouTube and Google. So definitely put your playlists in the link to them in the cards and the end screens. You can also link to them in your description. So YouTube wants to keep you watching, keep people watching videos on YouTube. So therefore, by putting a playlist, say in your description, then that's another place that people can binge watch your videos. You can also pin your playlist to the top of the comments. It could be, say you have a video that people are watching, but then they go to comment, and then you have a playlist there in a pin to the top of your comments, and that provides an opportunity for people to, when they comment, they can watch more videos. You also want to embed a playlist on your website, which I mentioned before, and also promote it on social media sites. So say on Twitter or LinkedIn or on Facebook, you can put your playlist link on social media sites. So that creates a session start time, which then when people start watching your videos, then that will help your channel. So that's some of the areas that. And also I forgot to mention that the playlists can also be added to your home page. So a lot of people will subscribe from your YouTube channel page. So then organize your channel homepage into sections that contain playlists. So ideally your most active or most best performing playlist you'll put at the top of your channel homepage, and then create another section with another playlist. So maybe you have like 6 or 7 playlists on your channel homepage that people can dig into the content more deeper, and therefore they see that you're like an authority in your particular niche. So Alan's mentioning send people to your video in the playlist and autoplay the next videos to help increase watch time. Yeah. So basically, once if they start watching the first video in your playlist, then they'll watch the next video. But they might, you might link to a video. Maybe you have 10 videos in a playlist. Send them to the 5th video in the playlist. So and then after that's finished watching, automatically the next video will pop up and they can start watching that one. So how do you track the performance of your playlists? Well, if you go into YouTube Analytics, just on the overview, and then I think it's the top left-hand side of the page, instead of there's a drop down there, and you can click on playlists, and you can look at your top 10 playlists if you have 10 playlists. So, and then you can check the watch time of those playlists, and you can check, how the videos are doing in those playlists. And then you can also, I didn't mention that before, and I didn't see that in the video, but you can shuffle the videos on your playlists around. So if you go to the left-hand side, or the far left-hand side of the videos in your playlist, there's like 3 dots there. And if you click on those 3 dots, you can actually quickly shuffle the videos, from top to bottom or in the middle. You can shuffle them around just by dragging and dropping the videos in your playlist. So I know in the video it mentioned, you click on the drop down, and then you can put a video to the top or put a video to the bottom. But you can also shuffle them around through that drag and drop feature. So to definitely monitor the performance of your playlists, and then always create new playlists as you're uploading new when, after a couple of days after uploading new videos. So so just keep in mind that the benefits, the power of playlists are great, because it's a great way to organize your videos on the home page. It increases the viewing session time 2 or 3 times more than regular videos. It creates another content ID, so it creates more activity on your channel. You can add related content from other channels. It increases your channel authority. You can get, as a result, you get more views and subscribers. You get higher rankings because you got more watch time. And also your videos will appear in suggested video on other people's channels. It's called suggested videos. So these are videos that YouTube promotes on other people's channels based upon their viewing experience. So overall, your channel gets more authority, and also the growth will happen more rapidly, because you're getting more views and subscribers based upon that greater watch time as a result of those playlists. I'm going to quickly check through the questions here. So if you've got any questions about playlists or YouTube, then pop them in the chat. Oh, hi Mark, good to see you from Miami. And let's see, as Technical Use said, I'm a beginner right now. I have one question that if we watch our own video on another device continuously, then can it make it view more? I would not continuously. You can watch your own playlists, but I would not, not try to game the system, if that's what you mean. Just watching your own playlists all the time. But I would say, say if you went to a computer store and you just, went to a few computers there and just, put on watching the playlist, say on 3 different computers, and then you went away, then maybe your playlist is like 3 hours long, then you're going to get 3 hours of watch time. So that's kind of a tricky way of doing it. Or maybe somebody begins watching a video on your playlist and they fall asleep with the playlist playing, and it plays for like an hour. You got an hour of watch time on your video. So the requirement for monetization on your channel these days is 4,000 hours of watch time in the past 12 months and 1,000 subscribers. So it's a great way. Playlists are a great way to quickly accumulate that 4,000 hours that's needed for YouTube partner status and monetization. Alan saying playlists are a hidden weapon we should use to loop session watch time. Absolutely. Okay. Zeb is saying, how's my health? Yep, it's very good. We're feeling very healthy these days. Zeb would ask, even people don't know benefits of subscribe, what should we do? I would say if they don't know the benefits of subscribing, then when you ask people to subscribe in your video, you want to tell them why they should subscribe. So usually I tell people, if you want to generate traffic, leads, and sales on autopilot, then definitely subscribe to my channel, because I'll teach you how to use videos to generate leads and sales. So you definitely want to give them a reason to subscribe, because if you just tell people to subscribe without, then they're not going to be wanting to subscribe. Like a lot of time in the comments, I'll get people that say, hey, I've subscribed to your channel, now subscribe to my channel. But why should I subscribe to their channel if, say their channel's about cats, but I'm not interested in cats? So why should I want to subscribe to their channel? Technical usage, how to get subscribed quickly. I don't know quite what you mean by that, but I would say just use the subscribe features that come with YouTube. So you've got the subscribe watermark, which you can put on all the videos across your channel using the subscribe watermark. And you can also add the subscribe link in your cards and your end screens and in your description and your comments, and tell people to subscribe and give them a reason to subscribe. So all those areas you can use the YouTube features to make it easy for people to subscribe. Okay. Okay, I'm just going through the questions here. I'm not ignoring you, so glad to see everybody here. If you haven't checked out my channel, make sure you're subscribed. Or if you're not a member of my Facebook group, definitely check out the Facebook group at facebook.com/groups/Tube Video Bootcamp. Yeah, thanks, Alan, for answering those questions. Oh, thanks, Blue Sharp, for dropping by. Okay. Oh, good to see Grumpy Man's reviews. Good to see you. Just going through the questions here. Okay. Oh, thanks very much, James. Appreciate that. It says, thanks for the super chat. It says you helped me grow my channel to over 4,000 subscribers. Hey, congratulations. It says, thank you for your knowledge and time. Watch all of your new videos. Keep up the great work, from James. Yes, that's JPL Studios. Yeah, congratulations on the 4,000 subscribers. That's awesome. Okay, Rook JZ, I have a question. Is there an upper limit to streaming at 1080p? Not that I know of. I usually stream at 1080p. I think you can stream at 4K, but I just do the 1080p because that's the high definition. Technically says Zeb, helping point, 4,000 hours watch time, very difficult. Yeah, if you haven't reached the 4,000, I think February 20th is coming up next Monday, I think. So if you haven't reached the 4,000 hours of watch time and the 1,000 subscribers, then you're probably going to get a notification from YouTube that you haven't met that requirement and you won't be able to monetize your channel. So, but I would say just keep at it, because you can always reapply and keep working on building up those amount of subscribers and watch time hours. Okay. Rock says, I've set a 9,000 bit rate, 12,000 bit rate before, and don't know if I'm going too high anywhere on this. Sorry, I can't help you on that. I just kind of, when I'm using my not webcam, but it's the ProStream Live, ProStream Cam. I think it's, was it, I think C922, I think it is. So it's automatically at 1080p. So that seems to work. Yeah, if you've got any more questions, put them in there. If you've got any more tips about playlists, then definitely put them in there as well. I think the main thing for me with playlists is it's kind of an underutilized feature because most people just kind of upload a video, publish a video, and then probably forget to put it in a playlist. But the beautiful thing about playlists is that you're actually associating other videos with that single video. So when a person watches a single video, then they're probably wondering, what should I watch next? And so instead of leaving that video and leaving your channel to go and search out another video, or maybe they're searching online for another video, that if you provide a related video, then they'll see that as they're watching that video in that playlist, and then they can just maybe they'll only watch half of that video in your playlist, but they'll see the other videos on the right hand side that are in the playlist, so they can quickly choose, and maybe they'll watch the fifth video in the playlist or the second video in the playlist. So they have a choice. So instead of just kind of ending the watch time on that single video, then you're automatically giving them a choice and an opportunity to continue watching more videos that are related to that particular subject. Okay, just checking the questions here. Zeb saying, your daily help us now, tell us what we can do for you. Well, just attending the live stream is great, and watching the videos is great. And if you're interested in any of my products, I have tubevideobootcamp.com, which is basically it's a membership course which got about 70 videos in there that take you step by step through how to grow your channel, how to do keyword research, how to promote your videos, etc. And if you want to, if you want to promote a video or promote a product or generate leads through AdWords for Video, I also have an AdWords for Video course called mastervideoads.com, and that kind of takes you step by step how to set up an in-stream campaign, how to optimize that campaign, and how to do the right targeting, placement targeting, etc. So those are a couple of products I have, and otherwise I have some other ebooks that you can download from watching the videos. 2-minute tips. How about playlists that are sequential regarding putting your most watched first in line? Yeah, I kind of mentioned that, Sharon, is that probably put your top performing video at the top of the playlist, because you already know that particular video attracts the most subscribers or gets the most engagement. So go into YouTube Analytics and find out from your traffic sources which, maybe look at your top 10 videos, and you could take, your video that gets the most watch time or gets the most views and subscribers, and put that at the top of your playlist, because you know already that that's really performing very well. And then you can add videos that are related to that top performing video in the playlist. So, they'll start, that video is performing well, so then hopefully they'll watch more of those videos in that playlist. So they're going to be watching them in sequential order. So when you create the playlist, don't just kind of put those videos in there in any kind of order, but try to think like, put yourself in the shoes of your viewer or your subscriber that's watching the videos in the playlist. So as I mentioned before, it was the videos about how to train puppies, and the first video could be how to train your puppy not to bite. Next video is how to train your puppy not to pee on a carpet, and so on. So hopefully it's kind of like chapters in a book. You um, kind of taking them through on a certain path of content. So it kind of like an ebook, but you're doing it in a playlist. The God Kings, thanks for your work and all you guys watching. Keep up the good work. Us YouTubers got to stick together, grow as a community. I'm at 123 working towards 1,000. Awesome. Glad to see you working there at that. Yes, Sharon saying yes, understand, but the playlist is set up as sequential learning modules. I don't quite get what you understand by that. Um, Usually, when you create a playlist, you're just creating a new one, and then you can when you put it on your home page, you can reorder the structure of your playlist on the home page. So uh, you can put your best performing playlist at the top, and then your other playlists, under that. I don't know if that's what you mean, Sharon, um, but yeah, I think if you mean like one playlist after another, I think like within a playlist, you want to get that sequential learning going on. I also want to mention that with an official playlist, you can only put only one video can go in an official playlist, but you can put that same video in multiple playlists. So, say your official playlist would be how to train puppies not to bite, and then another video, that same playlist, you can put it into no, that same video in that playlist, you can put it into a different playlist that talks about different types of dogs or something and their behavior or behavior of puppies or something like that. So you can put it into multiple different playlists, but only one video can go into an official playlist. Oh, okay. I see what you mean, Sharon. It means that they're best watched in the order from beginning to end. Yeah, so yeah, that's probably the way that you want to set it up. But I would say that ideally you want to send people to the beginning of your playlist, but say instead of say you have 10 videos on a playlist, if you send instead of sending a person to that single video that's not on a playlist, you could send them into the middle of the playlist where that video is, and then maybe they'll see the videos on the right hand side, and maybe they'll go back to the beginning and start watching from the beginning, or they'll continue watching from the middle of the playlist. So the beautiful thing is that you'll get that extended watch time by them watching more than one video. So Alan said you could make two playlists, one in order and one most viewed. Yeah, you could even take just a thought that comes to mind. You could take your top 10 videos, like when you go into YouTube Analytics, it gives you the top 10 videos on your channel. You could actually put those top 10 and put them all into one playlist. Now they may not be related to each other, but that's you could call that playlist my top 10 videos. And then my 10 most highly recommended videos, and then people think, oh, I have to check these videos out. So not necessarily would a playlist, the videos in your playlist may not be totally related, but they might be high performing videos that do get have performed well and have got a lot of views and subscribers in the past. So you know that they keep people watching. So you could actually do that as a separate playlist. Okay, I'm just checking the questions here. Yeah, if you've got any more questions, yeah, pop them in there. Thanks everybody for attending this live stream, or if you're on a replay, for watching the replay. If you got any ideas for future live streams, then pop it in the chat or in the comments. Keep in mind that the chat usually disappears. I don't usually have a record of the chat because YouTube kind of removes that afterwards, but the comments do. Oh, hi, Cadell. Good to see you. So, yeah, I was just mentioning, if you come in late, then I just talked about the power of playlists and gave some power tips about playlists. Alan saying, is there a way to submit a YouTube playlist to a search engine as an XML feed to improve Yahoo search traffic? I'm not too familiar with that, but you could definitely definitely embed your playlist in the on your web page, because people come to your web page. The longer that people stay on your web page, watching those videos in a playlist, that sends a signal to Google that people are engaging with your web page. Yeah, you could also create a feed and add that feed to your web page, or as well. Put a feed on your web page as another way. But I'm not too familiar with the XML feed to add there. Yeah, I want to thank everybody for attending this live stream. And if you haven't had an opportunity to subscribe to my channel, then definitely hit the red subscribe button for that. And if you're not part of the my YouTube Facebook group, then definitely go to facebook.com/groups/Tube Video Bootcamp. And I want to thank everybody for your questions and for listening and attending. And I want to wish you a great weekend, and I'll see you in the next video. You take care.